And this is Global Days for Darfur Week, and churches, synagogues, and schools are rallying to protest Sudan's genocidal regime.
In the Horn of Africa, a deadly cocktail of successive droughts, armed conflicts, and rising food prices has put the most vulnerable at risk.
In Kenya, where the unity government is trying to restore normalcy following a spasm of political violence that broke out in the final days of last year.
In a country trying to rebuild from years of civil war, these are pictures nobody wants to see.
South Africa is preparing for what's being described as the most important election since the end of apartheid, and the dominant issues for all parties are soaring unemployment and crime levels.
When I think of Africa, I think of poverty,
sickness, disease,
AIDS,
poor sanitation,
sick children,
war, hunger, thirst.
When I think of Africa, I think of a difficult life.
We form opinions on Africa based on World Vision commercials that we see on TV. We see starving children on the street.
A lot of times when you see the news, it's very troubling news.
The news and commercials and things here tend to portray what happens there in a negative light, only focusing on violence or AIDS and not as much on things that happen positively.
We believe in football, trying to bring people together as one.
I like football.
I play football and basketball.
My favorite part is that it's a peaceful country and it's also a smiling coast of Africa.
The Gambia is a smiling coast and we are united.
I believe that in Europe or in America, people have this misconception about what Africa is all about. Most of the people who travel from abroad and come believe there can be any happy guy in Africa because that's what we believe, that we are poor, disease and war is everywhere.
Gambia is a peaceful country.
Nothing can be achieved without peace, so my favorite part of the Gambia is that there is peace and stability.
Everybody knows about how peaceful the Gambia is. The Gambia is a loving country, all smiles.
When you have children at home and at the same time you need to satisfy your job too. It's not easy because you have to take care of the children, they have to go to school, and at the same time you have to come to the office on time.
Financially it's not easy here because you need to look after their health, education, and feeding, clothing. So it's not easy raising a family here.
I'm married with 4 children, 2 boys, 3 boys, sorry, 1 girl.
I love family, I love my kids, and I think they love daddy too.
It's from the work where you can achieve something that will help you take care of your children. So this is why You have to be committed.
Mon travail, c'est de la maçonnerie. Je fais la construction. Et depuis lors que j'ai rentré à Gambie, vraiment, je n'ai pas ici de difficultés, de problèmes. Toutes mes choses sont très faciles ici.
Barambota nyani sukuta barambe futura barjel tendara. Ngola kana yumbankuka. Anim balu kusone ya. Anim banko la tenku. Nani memfo kola. Mon fem fojeli silao. Mu kontanda dorom. Biya mote warano parce que konkol be farana jan tubabu.
I think the greatest need of most people in the Gambia is maybe education, because you see that with education you can achieve a lot.
My favorite subject is mathematics and chemistry.
When I graduate, I want to work with the government.
When I graduate, I hope to be a community development worker.
I wish to work for my country, to represent my country actually outside, to be an ambassador.
To get that education, get a job, improve the life of their family. But in that sense, if you're helping your family, at some point you're helping the nation.
To be honest with me, if you can tell me, the moment you were coming, you were like, okay, we're going to Africa. In fact, to a very remote place of the Africa called the Gambia. But when you come, do you see in our face that we are not happy? No, you don't. You see us smiling. So it's like it is a life I believe we can cope with and try to do something for ourselves, not sitting down waiting for people to do other things for ourselves. So I think we can do something, and we are not that poor. All we need is management and be able to push forward.
No one will regret coming to the Gambia. They all find it nice, isn't it? How about your trip?
Come to the Gambia and then see for yourself what the Gambia is like.
We like to see everybody smile. I think the guys, you are also smiling. That's nice. Yumbe yumbe yundendengole yumbe aiwa brai kilola bayin koto yumbe aiwa danonata kaba fala yumbe aiwa akae kanamfa kono lebenna yumbe aiwa niwuluta saju benye yumbe aiwa yumbe yumbe yundendengole yumbe aiwa yumbe yumbe yundendengole yumbe aiwa Kanadan kolu mbal kontona yimbe aywa nalbe seila alta sei kaira yimbe aywa alamalena jang sila jamala yimbe aywa alse Kanadan kolu kontonye yimbe aywa Gambian kolu bal kontona yimbe aywa yimbe yimbe yundendengole yimbe aywa. That's it.